What's up, guys? We're using Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Bailey's Irish Coffee, and that's Chris Bailey's head right there. We're using the Maggard 30 millimeter synthetic, very large brush, and we'll use the Yuma because I watched someone's video yesterday. I won't say who because it's not going to be public, I don't think, but the Gillette Tech, Gillette Ball Tech maybe is what it's called, I don't know, but something like that. I thought the Yuma was small. No, that thing is small. It makes the Yuma look like a normal size razor. We'll use a Dorco today. Stainless blade in the Yuma. Let's see, get this lined up. Just got out the shower. Figured I needed to shave, so I was going to record. All right, let's see. Yeah, the Yuma's a little. You gotta kind of watch whenever you tighten it down, just to make sure everything's lined up properly. There's no kind of weird stuff going on with the blade, because sometimes I've noticed I'll get it. Like if I'm looking down this channel here with the blade, sometimes it'll kind of have like a bow, like it'll be like that, very slight, but it's there. And when you're shaving with that, that's not good. So this looks okay though. All right, let's flip the face. Yeah, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Bailey's Irish Coffee is a brown soap. Well, it's light brown there, but it's a little darker whenever it's dry. But yeah, it's for me, it's very heavy cream smell. But I mean, every now and then I'll get I get no coffee for me, but every now and then I will get a little bit of like a alcohol type smell. So take that for what you will. PAA is always a vegan formulation. This is the CK6. There are two formulations. One's just, I think they just call it their normal base or whatever, but then they have their premium, whatever, CK6, and that's what this is. I don't have any in the normal base, but I'm sure the normal base would perform just as well. Whew. Kind of warm in here. And if you overload PAA soaps, which is very easy to do because it's not really a hard soap, it's pretty soft. And when I'm using a 30 millimeter synthetic, yeah, it picks up way more than it needs to. That's my fault. But you know, it's all right. We'll work some water into it. Hair is crazy because, like I said, I just got out the shower. Scent strength on this definitely increases as you add water. Off the puck, probably a 5.5 to a 6, and then lathered maybe a 6.5. And this soap can definitely take its water, which is different for vegan soap. Normally vegan soap, well, okay. So let me specify. I haven't used many other vegan formulations other than like the old time stuff, like for instance Parasso, or you know, some of those other older non-new artisan type, you know, new age artisan type soaps. You could drown those very easily, but it seems like with this, I feel like Katie's you can also drown pretty easily, in my opinion. Katie's bubbles. But Katie's bubbles, you really don't have to do too much to it to get a great lather. So like, there's really no need to add too much water to Katie's bubbles. But anyway, yeah, PAA, I don't know, but I've heard Southern Witchcrafts is also very good. at taking water, and that's an all vegan soap. So yeah, I think vegan soaps have come a long way, and they are a contender with tallow. Although I will always say that the tallow soaps, there's something about them. There's like a what would I call it? There's like a post-shave feel. There's a feel after the shave that you get with tallows that I haven't at this point experienced with a vegan. So let's go down. This is the second use on this Dorco. We should have some I would assume this week we'll have some mock-ups for the logo and box design. But we probably won't get through the final rendition until maybe next week. Yeah, I could add a lot more water to this. It's still, I mean, it's definitely slick, there's no doubt. And it has a lot of hydration in it, but it could definitely take a lot more. It's just kind of it's not chunky, but you can tell it's thick. It's a lot more dense than it needs to be. Completely my fault though for overloading. This Dorco feels nice. I could stop right there if I needed to go out. I mean, but we won't do that. Yeah, that Gillette ball point, or is it ball end or ball? I think it's ball end. The Gillette ball end tech. Man. That thing is itty bitty. Itty bitty. Do not want to suck up soap with my nose. FPAA can take some hydration. Between the last shave that I uploaded and this shave, there was another one, and it was with a straight that I had just honed on my 12K Nanawa. The 12K Nanawa is a synthetic stone, so honed it, shaved with it. Way too sharp. Really, way too sharp. Just not a comfortable edge, you know. Cuts the hair perfectly fine, like way better than perfectly fine. I mean, it cuts, you know, damn near like one of these, like a feather, you know. But way too sharp. Way too sharp to drag that across the skin. The only reason I keep that stone is because sometimes when I hone a razor for someone, they want something very sharp. Well, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the Nanawa 12K. If you want something a bit more buttery, smooth, and definitely sharp, but not for me at least, like painfully sharp, then you'll get, you know, one of the J-Nats or the Arkansas. Because that to me is much more buttery smooth and makes the skin not scream so much whenever you put aftershave on. So yeah, I really like the J-Nats, although the Arkansas has definitely been using that quite a bit more the past several months, and I feel like that's really most people have more learning curve with the J-Nat as far as what I read and watch on videos. But for me, I felt like the black Arkansas that I have is a little bit more, it takes a little bit more time. So. Dorco's tugging it a little bit. Second use. something that will probably surprise most of you is I tried the Tiger Platinums again. And I thought the fourth one I tried was better. Honestly. Like I said, I have a stack of blades over here that I keep. That Astra is still going. That Astra, what is that? The Astra Superior Stainless. This is the one I used in the last shave, I think. But I used this at some point, I don't know, maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. The Tiger Platinum. Wasn't bad. It was still tugging, right? But it wasn't like the other three. And I can't blame a blade for tugging a little bit with my, with my hair, the coarseness, but the first three were tugging way too much. This one, not so much. So, I don't really need to do the cheeks again. We'll just do the touch up on the bottom. Not sure why I put all that on the cheeks. That's what we have left in the actual brush. So I did load quite a bit more than I should have, but we'll use the vast majority of it. Not that you need this much on your neck to shave, but I have a fever blister right there. All right. Yeah, so what I was doing with the Tiger Platinum is kind of what I'm doing now, since this is tugging a little bit too. Kind of the same as the Tiger did out of the package, but I just kind of did the short buff strokes, buffing strokes, as opposed to just, and it makes it not feel as tuggy as it truly is, because, you're doing shorter strokes. And so that seemed, and I actually did get it was a baby bottom smooth shave with that Tiger, and it was a very good shave. I'll say that. So maybe, I don't know, the first three, I don't even think if I buffed like I'm doing now, it would have worked out like it did with this last one, but maybe it would. Maybe I was just using them incorrectly. Very nice. All right, so we went with the Dorco blade and the Yuma. The Yuma is a small razor compared to every other razor that I have, but compared to the Gillette ball end tech, whatever it is, the Yuma is an actual normal size razor, and everything else I have is a giant razor. So, however you want to look at it. Oh yeah, we are smooth. Very nice. Went with Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, Bailey's Irish Coffee, great suds, no doubt about it. And we'll finish her off with Fine Platinum. because I do not have the I don't have the matching splash for this Bailey's. I'm kind of glad I don't, because it's like, it's a bit too sweet for me, like a gourmand type scent that I don't want to smell like all day. And PAA's scents, or their not their scents, but their well, kind of their scents, right? Their aftershaves. Like I do have one. This is the Awesome Sauce from PAA. This does last quite some time, so you know I wouldn't want to smell like a gourmand scent all day. So we'll just use Fine Platinum. And you know, I always say like tallow feels better. This doesn't feel bad at all. As far as like there's a lot of butters in here. Where's the actual pack? What's in here? Cocoa butterate. There's like avocado, potassium and avocado. Jojoba seed oil. There's kapuaku butter. There's murmuru butter. There is bakari seed butter. I mean, there's a lot of butters in here that kind of give you that, you know, good poché feel. And it definitely does work. All right. Fine Platinum. Very nice scent. All right, guys. That's the shave. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.